Hey friends, I came on here a couple of days ago to let you guys know that I was going to be doing 10 days of Dollar Tree DIYs for Christmas. I absolutely do everything DIY. In case you haven't noticed, I have a lot of things around my house, and what I do is I make them myself. There are some things that I get as gifts or that I buy as decor, but it's very rare that I do that because I love taking something that was intended for something else and making it into something completely different. But anyways, for today, for my first DIY that I'm going to show you from Dollar Tree is our tiered tray decorations, okay? Now I know that the tiered tray that I'm using is from Hobby Lobby. It's something that I got as a gift and I absolutely love it. But let me tell you, you can make one from the Dollar Tree. So the way that you're going to do that, just in case you do not have a tiered tray, is they sell a set of 2 of the little burner stove covers at the Dollar Tree, okay? And it doesn't matter what's on the front because you can paint them. Normally I spray paint them white and I put like a rustic black around the outside. And I'll show you kind of like what that looks like, the type of look, kind of like this. This is a candelabra that I had made using Dollar Tree candle holders and then the little flat candle holders. So anyways, I am super excited about this. I keep this out year round and I have a taller one as well. So I use it for all of my decor. But you can make one of the tiered trays out of these. So what you would need for that is just 1 packet of the stove burner covers, and you can spray paint that white or whatever it is that you want to do. And then you're going to glue the smaller part down first to the bottom of that. Then you're going to glue the top to the smaller burner on the top. That's all you're going to do. That's it, super simple, and you automatically have yourself a tiered tray. Now, obviously, you're not gonna wanna do regular glue, you're not gonna wanna do hot glue. You can hot glue just to make sure that has an instantaneous bond, but I say use E6000. I normally put that around first, then put my hot glue, put it down, and then I let it dry for 24 hours. And these are amazing, they never break. Your tiered tray will never break either, as long as you use that. But for today, like I said, we're gonna use this tiered tray. Everything that I did pick up is from the Dollar Tree, or it may be from Walmart for $1 or less, but that's what I like to work with. So I did pick this up from the Dollar Tree. These are just little ornaments, okay? Or wait, this one's from Walmart. It was $1 something, that's right. But I do have this one I got from Sydney at church. I have this little LED candle holder that I got from the Dollar Tree with a little Dollar Tree LED candle. I have this little riser we're going to use. Some of these little, if you see it, they're little round floral pieces that you can put around your candles for centerpieces. And I picked up 2 of those to kind of fill out our tray. And then I picked this up at the Dollar Tree, this cute little hat, okay? And then I also have these adorable little trees. Dollar Tree had them. I don't know if they have any more. These things go like super fast, hot cakes during Christmas. And they have these cute little wooden piece at the bottom, very farmhouse and rustic looking. We're also gonna use this little LED lantern. It is just plastic. I got it at the Dollar Tree. Comes with a LED candle already in it. Let's see, and I'll show you what that looks like. And that's lit, has kind of like the white flicker or the yellow flicker candle on the inside. And then I have the sweater weather pillow, okay, and buffalo check, because buffalo check is one of those things that's like my signature kind of color that's around my house. Every holiday that comes out is decorated in this, so I have multiple pieces that I can use all year round. So anyway, I'm going to show you how to do your tiered tray to where you get a little bit of height and definition. I know if you make the tiered tray from the Dollar Tree that I told you about, that it'll be a little bit lower, so you can put anything in there without risers or anything. This particular one is very, very deep. So you can see it's almost like the length of my finger. So I have to have a lot of depth in there, okay? So the first thing I'm gonna do is I have to cause a little bit of symmetry to go on here, okay? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put one of these little bottle brush trees right here, kind of like catty corner to the little stem that runs up there. And then I'm gonna put one on the bottom on the opposite side. So if you see that, okay, so that's perfect. Now we gotta cause a little bit of distraction in the back. It really doesn't matter what you decide to go back here because really this is kind of like hidden, but something that you'll still see close up, okay? So what I decided is because this is kind of like like a cheaper looking piece and all my stuff looks a little bit more high end, but it is taller, I'm gonna put this in the very back. So on the top, I'm gonna have this just setting in the back like that. Just so it causes a little bit of definition, okay? Then what I'm gonna do is I have a riser here, and I'm gonna use that because my tree is kind of tall and I wanna put something in front of it. So I'm gonna put my riser there. And then I have, let's see, where's the little piece that I was gonna use for that? I would lose my stuff. Oh, here. It's in all my other decor. Okay, so I found this cute little sled. I guess I forgot to show you this. It's just an ornament that I got at the Dollar Tree. Super cute. And I'm going to set that on top of the riser, kind of going at like an angle right there, okay? Y'all see that? I know it's kind of hard to see. Here we go. So we got our little angled sled over there. And then what I'm going to do is I am going to put a little bit of this lamb's ear. I have lamb's ear, and I'm going to kind of stick this around so that it causes a little bit of definition and kind of sticks outside of my tier tray, causing a little bit of a focal point, okay? And now I have a little bit of space here, but it's not a ton. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take that pop of color I told you about, my little buffalo check pillow, and it doesn't matter that you can read this, okay? So I'm just gonna kind of move this around a little bit because I'm gonna have to pull this out, and I'm gonna kind of pop it in there, kind of catty corner, okay? Just like that. Now I don't like that tag sticking out, so I'm just gonna kind of do that, and I'm gonna catty corner it. And then that's all I have to do with the top tier of the tray. So then for the bottom tier, I want to make sure that that is like the biggest focal point of this. But like I said, it's super deep. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use these rings that I showed you before. And what this does is it's going to cause you to have all these beautiful pine cones and berries and leaves and stuff popping out. But this is just to kind of take up space and to cause definition in rising everything, okay? So I put one towards the back and I'm gonna put one towards the front. So it kind of looks like my leaves are like hanging out. So I'll show you what that looks like. Okay, so one towards the back and one towards the front. So now I am going to take this little letters to Santa and I'm gonna put that in the center of that ring. That's what's gonna kind of hold it up. So now I have that and it kind of just leans against the stem of the tier tray. Then I have this little votive holder, okay, again with that little LED from the Dollar Tree. You can get that like in a 2-pack. And I'm just gonna stick that back here in the corner to kind of take up a little space. And then I'm gonna stick this on the little round that's in the back that we just put there, okay? And that's just gonna kind of be a focal point. You can stick a picture in this, but I just have it for height. So a little bit of definition. So I'm just gonna stick that down in there, okay? And then I have myself this cute little hat and I just want to go ahead and just pop that somewhere. So I think I'm just going to add it over here just to kind of have a little bit of pop of color. Okay. And then obviously we're going to have to finish this off with a little bit of greenery down in the bottom. And I do have this other lamb's ear right here that I'm just going to kind of put over here because I needed a little bit of extra over here. And it's kind of going to stick out the other side. So again, if you remember, we had one tree on this side and one on this side. So we're going to do the same thing with our lamb's ear. We have one over here and one over here. We got to make it symmetric. So this is how you make your tier tray. I am going to post a picture down below so you can see what it looks like when it is completely finished close up. But I hope that you guys like this tier tray. It literally cost me maybe $15 to make. Even if you make your own tray, it's less than $20. So I hope that you guys had fun. Tomorrow we are going to do a ornament craft, something that you can make with your kids, but something that still looks cute and kind of farmhouse and rustic. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.